Hey everybody, welcome to the American Horror Story Weekly Wednesday live stream. It's great to have you guys as usual, and I do apologize. I am just clicking on so I can see the chat. Sadly, I cannot see them anymore. Okay, so welcome. I do apologize. I'm a little frazzled right now. I just kind of slid right into my actual stream. So apologize. Okay, so welcome. We are going to talk about everything American Horror Story. So as you guys know, a little teaser came out this week. Well, very many teasers came out this week. So we got the cast promo, obviously, and we got some teasers, the cast revealed, all this stuff. So there is some information that did come out, and I do apologize. I did not go live when it happened. I'm totally feeling this season, absolutely. I just kind of didn't think that was really too breaking for you guys, so I definitely apologize. I keep forgetting this is not my, it's on my keyboard. I'm so sorry. I just wanted to check. Yeah, there we go on the stream, because what we're going to do, guys, is tonight, I kind of threw myself off before I started the stream because I turned off the monetization. What's up, everybody? Because what we're going to do is I'm going to screen share, and we're going to actually go back and look at those promos that have been released. And I know that if I'm monetized, I will get a strike. And if I'm not, then I'll get a strike, but it'll be okay. So let's just remind you guys, of course, come join the Freaks of AHS on Facebook, of course, because we are going to, as usual, last year, if you are not able to, I can't say it. I'm just trying to think, is there a way how to say it that what we did last year, we're going to do again this year in the group? So if you are not able to watch AHS, then you can. So come join the Freaks of AHS and just take a chill pill and you'll be good. Right, Mr. Gooey Marshmallow? So you can see my messages. AHS news updates official. No, I'm so sorry. I haven't gotten any messages. Then again, I do apologize. I haven't really been somewhere to check my messages. One thing, I apologize, guys. I know that you want your AHS news, but I was contacted by an attorney in regards to a cold case that I was working on my Mondays or Murder, and they wanted to talk to me about what I presented and helping them with this person's new trial. So I'm really excited because I'm gonna make you guys a video on that once everything's said and done. But I'm really excited because that's why Mondays or Murder are here. If you guys haven't seen them before, they're my true crime shows where I spotlight cold and unsolved cases. And the Rodney Reed case is up. He's up for execution, sadly. And so they're really looking to solve this crime. And so I was contacted by the attorney, and I'm actually working with him right now and helping with them. So I'm really excited about that. And again, so I do apologize. I'm kind of like sliding right in here without kind of like what I usually do. I kind of seem like I have a script and like I'm good to go. So, okay. So for, don't forget next week, Weekly Wednesday live stream. Patrons, your AHS Weekly Wednesday live stream is right after this. And then of course, this Friday, instead of doing true crime patron night with my patrons, we cover a case every Friday night. And this month we're covering When They See Us. We're covering episode 2, what we should be doing tomorrow. However, based on the fact that Orange is the New Black season 7 came out, Michael Mullins Wright and myself really wanted to discuss it. So this Friday, we're doing a special live stream at 9 p.m. for you guys to come join us. Okay, so there's a link already set up in my channel. Just go to it. It's there. What's up, Don Ford? What's up, Jason? BRT, Mike Gedney, Jamie Does Art, Jake Ring. Woo! Jake Ring, it's so great to have an OG person here. Of course, Mike Gedney. Oh, Will Maythers Richards. Will, every time I see your name, it makes me think of the soap opera Days of Our Lives, because I used to watch that so long ago. And I think Sammy's son, Will, got married and like hyphenated his name. And every time I see that, I think of Days of Our Lives. So I don't know if it's like a spin on it or if it's your name, but I love your name. Thank you, AHS News Updates officials. They're so badass. Debbie, Ebby, Babebby, you are badass. Debbie, I was telling Blake last week how you told me, you gave me the heads up about the email that you sent me, and he said, Debbie who? And I said, Ebby, Babebby. He's like, I know. I just love it when you say your name. So he's not the only person. Let's see. Marvel Fanboy says, Mary, I'm not okay. Lana Del Rey announced her album. Oh, Marvel Fanboy, what's wrong? Nate H, it's great to have you. Imagine says, hi, did you try watching season 3 of Scream MTV? No, because I don't have Hulu and I don't have the cable access right now to actually watch it on the channel that it's on. So sadly, I haven't watched Scream season 3. And sadly, I haven't even had a chance to watch Poe. So please, no spoilers, guys. And of course, no spoilers on Orange is the New Black season 7. I know a lot of you in the comments have not had a chance to actually watch it yet, but you do need to watch it because this Friday, Michael and myself are going to rip that motherfucker apart. Let's see. Will says, I stopped following AHS fan accounts because there's too much drama. Mary and Ryan are the only people I get my AHS news from. You are so awesome. What's up, Brooklyn? Hey, queen to you. Trailer Files, it's great to see you. Okay, so Murder Motel. As usual, I'm so glad to have you. You are incredible. Okay, so let me I haven't watched Slasher yet, guys. I do apologize. So, okay, let's talk about the new spoilers that are coming out. Okay, let's screen share so you guys can actually see them. So like I said, I had to make sure that I wasn't monetizing this video so that way I could actually show you guys. So let's move to the hoes here who are thirsty for the tea. They've waited 7 minutes already, and let's go on ahead and let's screen share so they can see exactly what I'm talking about. Okay. All right. Here we go. Now, as you guys know, this is I hope they're not going to block me for showing this. I remember one time I tried to highlight other YouTubers who covered American Horror Story, and I tried watching their videos, but I got a copyright strike and where people couldn't watch it. So I guess this is something we should try. You guys have absolutely seen this. This one came out 2 weeks ago. This is a promo that came out 2 days ago. And as I've watched it, as you see, but I haven't seen, I think I've seen that one. There's a couple that I haven't seen. So let's take a peek and keep our fingers crossed that the YouTube gods, okay, good. And let's keep our fingers crossed that the YouTube gods aren't going to copyright strike us, okay? Here we go. Oh, and this, I apologize, this came from the account of TV promos. Go subscribe to them. Go show them some love in the comments, not hate. Don't show anybody hate. And let's watch. I just want to say this from Eddie and the Cruisers. And if you guys haven't watched that movie, it's absolutely incredible. Beware. That's cool. Okay. That was awesome. Okay. Hold on. Don't worry, we're not done. I always love to pay it forward and give likes and show love to other people who post this. So let's take a look. Show Camp Redwood. I think this is the same. That's 103. That's 58. That's 43. All right, let's take a look at Joe Blow TV show trailers post. Can you guys see the license plate? Oh, it's moving so fast. I can't focus. The state of the license plate. What state is that in? California, that's it. Advertisements. So it looks like it is the same advertisement as before. Okay. Okay. Thanks, Jublo. Let's give him a like and go back. All right. And, this was one day ago. AHS Season 9 teaser promo, beware. Oof. Okay, guys. Now, I do have to say that sometimes I do feel like it's a little sketchy to watch that kind of stuff. And I just also want to make sure that Google Hangouts is still okay. Good, it's still good. Just had to make sure Google was still on and that they didn't take us down. I guess it says one day ago. I don't know. Let's just take a peek. Oh shoot! Didn't mean to do that.
A killer is on the loose. Who do you think will survive? AHS 1984 premieres September 18th on FX.
Oh. All right. Huh. Okay. Next time we'll watch horror movies that are basically perfect. And I'm sorry, I've been binging a lot of Hell's Kitchen lately. That's why you see it right there. All right. So let's see. Let's leave him a like. That's not bad. That's not bad. Other than that, I think those are the promos. This came out 2 days ago on the FX network. So this is something I definitely trust. Okay. Whoa.
Go to ahssurvivor.com now to make your pick and enter the sweeps for a chance to win a trip to LA for a killer experience. AHS 1984 premieres September 18th on FX.
Okay, so for those of you who just did a double take, yeah, they're doing another contest again. So let's go back to the beginning and we can hit pause on the people.
A killer is on the loose. Who do you think?
Okay, we got the jock, the dream girl, the nerd, the platonic BFF, the nice girl, the prankster, the stoner, the nice guy, the sure thing. Is that Emma? I can't really tell. It looks like her, but it looks a lot like Margot Robbie for some reason. The nerd, the nice girl, the dream girl. Well, I think we all know that the nice girl is the one that's going to actually make it. But yes, they are doing another contest this year, guys. So I do apologize. That is kind of weird. Now, please forgive me. I am going to present to everyone. Stop. There we go. And I don't know what the heck I'm going to do after tomorrow because Google Hangouts, of course, is going away and YouTube is going to like do their own thing. So it's kind of weird. But let's take some of your comments and let's see what you guys have to say because I'm going to wrap up this stream. And I am going to move on to my Patreon and stream with my patrons for their American Horror Story Weekly Wednesday live stream Patron Edition. If you guys want to come join us at Patreon, everybody gets these streams, even just for $1. You can come join our weekly Wednesday live streams, our true crime live streams, and our Saturday night interactive patron live streams. So absolutely come join us if you would like. Let's take a couple of comments. Tammy says, wow, middle school flashbacks. Let's see. Oh, thank you so much, Miss Bellatrix, for the super chat. You are absolutely incredible. Thank you so much. Guys, if you do want to help donate to the channel, likes are for free, so hit that like button. You can also click the subscribe and the bell notification to be notified when I post videos or go live. Or you could donate via super chat like the awesome Ms. Bellatrix with her awesome black cat. It is the contest. Okay, and it just started today. AHS News Official says, Mary, I think me, you, and Jake Ring should party, right? I love those stereotypes. It's perfect for the 80s, says Marble Fanboy. Jake Ring says, I'm the stoner. I guess I would probably be either the nerd or the nice girl because I sure as shit wasn't the dream girl or the sure thing. I was never really good at pranksters. I guess I was also the platonic BFF, So the nerd, the platonic BFF, and the nice girl, that was me. I was really nothing else in high school, but that's okay. Who cares what we were in high school? You guys are all badass, so I do apologize. I must go on ahead. Oh, no problem, sis. Thank you so much, Miss Tammy, for being here, and we appreciate it. So thank you all so much again for being here. Miss Bellatrix is asking if I think Jessica Lange will be back, and I'm absolutely going to answer Miss Bellatrix's question. I don't think so. So what you guys are asking, what Miss Bellatrix is asking about is there was a extra account, like a Ryan Murphy imposter account, and they came on Instagram and posted that they are Ryan Murphy and they are announcing that Jessica Lange is returning. And a lot of people saw it, screenshotted it, and then sent it to me, especially Miss Debbie Ebby Babebby. She was badass. She posted it for us. And then a lot of people went crazy because they thought that was really Ryan Murphy's account, and it wasn't his Instagram account. So I don't think Jessica's going to be back, to be honest with you. The imposter post said that Jessica was coming back as the camp owner. But in my opinion, that's going to be Leslie Grossman. So we'll see about that. That was AHS News Updates official. No, I don't think so. Or was it you, AHS? No, they say no, it wasn't. So that wasn't them. But somebody did, yeah. You guys have to understand too. So it's going to happen every year. Somebody's going to try to. I think AHS Central News was the person who put out the casting list, and then they retracted it. Murder Motel, a $50 super chat. You are badass. Oh my God. Murder Motel, you are so, guys, come on, start hashtagging Murder Motel in the chat. You all, just because of Murder Motel right now, let's keep going with the stream for a little bit longer, and let's start talking a little bit more about maybe some rumors if you guys want. So I just really appreciate every Murder Motel. You are so badass. I love you so much, everybody. You guys are just, even those of you who don't super chat, don't worry. I love you all just as much as well. So I really am very grateful to you. So Mary, buy some Coke with that. No, Jake. I'm a mother, honey. Today I just took my kids to the aquarium. Okay, so it's like a zoo, but for aquatic animals. And let me tell you, I never thought I would have a really great time at somewhere that's not like a theme park, like Astro World or Six Flags or something, which I could have taken them. But there's no way I could have handled all 4 of my kids with my condition in a hot, in the hot Texas heat. It was like 101 today. I sweated my ass off, and I was just walking from the exit door to my van, and that was literally like 20 steps. And that 20 steps, I had sweated so badly from the Texas heat and lost a much needed 20 pounds. It was really bad. So thank you guys. Mary, my theory is that this is the last season that we won't enjoy. I mean, as much as the others. The next season, Ryan's going to outdo himself. I really hope so. Dig up the snake up. Oh, Murder Motel, another super chat. You are so badass. Thank you. So, guys, let's definitely start hashtagging Murder Motel, because Murder Motel single-handedly is keeping you guys right now streaming. So hashtag Murder Motel, show some love to them, and I'd be very grateful. I do hope that Angelica Ross is going to be the final girl. I do hope so too. I really hope so too. I want somebody worth it with a good character arc to be the final girl. I mean, am I wrong in that? I don't want the final person to be the douchey guy. I mean, who really roots for the douchey guy? Seriously. Seriously, much love, Murder Motel. We love you so much. And Murder Motel, if there's any questions or theories that you have as well, please make sure you and Ms. Bellatrix put them in the comments, so that way I make sure that, no, love you, Murder Motel, you're badass. Oh, Jake Ring, you are so crazy. Mary will be wearing Chanel in her next live stream with all this money. Shoot. I need some more money for some Chanel. Hype. Absolutely, Debbie, Ebby, Babebby. Let's see. Do I think that Thaisa, Stephen Weasel is asking, do I think Thaisa is involved? No, sadly, I don't. But Vera, her sister, was just on the Netflix, the one that just came out, When They See Us. And she played Lerder, the prosecuting attorney who oversaw the convictions of the Central Park 5 kids. So I think it is highly possible that she will come back. I mean, she hasn't given any confirmation that she will. But then again, guys, you have to understand that the main cast has been announced, and that's great. If Thaisa wants to come back like she did in Roanoke and to be just maybe this, maybe a hiker, somebody who's just roving through the camp and is an extra to get killed, that's great. You know, I don't care if she comes back for 10 minutes or 10 episodes. To me, she was in Roanoke for maybe 2 episodes when she came in, like in episode 10 and episode 11. So absolutely, I really do think that it's possible that a lot, like what Sarah Paulson's supposed to be back this season in a very minute role. I think, yeah, she'll probably just be a victim that's just wandering around, you know, and in the woods and gets murdered. Murder Motel says, Mary, do you think Cody Fern is going to be the Evan of it all? Like, I think he deserves, like, I think he deserves a chance to really prove himself, and how that opening role, just like Evan Peters always had. You know, it is Murder Motel. I do honestly agree that it is highly possible that, I'm sorry, my husband was just sneaking in on the live stream. He's so cute. You'll be able to see him in just a moment on the side of the streets. But I absolutely do think that Cody is posing himself to take over for Evan. Because to be honest with you, I think Evan's going to definitely come back. Absolutely. But I think it's going to be like him and Sarah now are not. You stick that tongue out of me. I love you. You're so cute. But I do think that him and Sarah are like Jessica Lange right now. Well, Jessica Lange has always been very, very big. So, but I think Sarah and Evan's stars have significantly risen to the point of A-list actors. I mean, I honestly can say that you can probably definitely say that Evan Peters is an A-list actor, and Sarah Paulson. Okay, there's no doubt about that. So when you're an A-list actor like that, like Zachary Quinto, you don't come back to this. You know, you do maybe do like some small minor roles because you come back to the people who were nice to you that kickstarted your career. I mean, if I was a major actress like Sarah Paulson and AHS put me on the A-list track, fuck yeah, I'd come back, and I would absolutely come back and do a season with them. I would make time. And if I couldn't do a whole season, I would cameo. I would do something to show myself back to the series that gave me life, to the people who gave me life. So again, only Zachary Quinto has done that so far. A lot of the actors and actresses, when they got really big on this show, they didn't come back, and that's Zach. All right. So I definitely that they have the potential to come back if they like the script. And I do think that Ryan passes that script around to them. I mean, maybe they don't get to read it, but he tells them, hey, I got this great character. Would you like to come back for a season? And I bet that's kind of like how it starts. Or probably not even Ryan himself. He's probably too bougie now for something like that with his $30 million, like $300 million Netflix deal, excuse me. He's too bougie for that now. So, he probably has his assistants call them to do it. But I absolutely do think Cody's going to take over AHS the way Evan did. Evan kind of did it with his Tate character, but let's just admit it. Tate was really only there to make Violet interesting. Don't hate me in the comments. You know it's the truth. If Tate wasn't ever in Murder House, Violet would have just been another sad, rich girl who thought she had it bad and killed herself. And it's just really sad. Jesus, you guys, what? Murder Motel. Wow. Murder Motel. You are insane. Murder Motel, if you're not on the patron, tell you what, I think you are, because I know you and I have actually talked before. So I just want to make sure that you're getting all this extra stuff, because if you're going to be so generous, I just want to make sure that you're getting all of the extra streams and you're getting all of the extra stuff. A lot of people, when they donate via super chat on here, they will get some of the Patreon perks, like Miss Bellatrix. Miss Bellatrix should be starting to earn now the actual perks. So both of you at Murder Motel, I'm pretty sure you have, because I'm pretty sure I remember your off-screen name, and everybody's names are kind of different, and I don't want to shout it out, but you are so incredible, Murder Motel. Thank you so much. And I am going to reward you as one of my moderators. Thank you so much. And yeah, Murder Motel, you and I will talk more, and I'll make sure that you're getting the extra perks, because you are so incredible. Murder Motel says, Mary, don't die on me, but here's $100. Trust me, I can afford it. Keep being the best of YouTube and AHS reviews. I will do it just for you, Murder Motel, and all of you out there. Guys, show some serious love for Murder Motel, because he is single-handedly, or she is single-handedly, keeping your channel going. So I really do, Murder Motel, you are the best, mother of all creatures, big and small. I really thought that this was so great. You guys are so awesome. Yina finna do that. So, wait, darn it. Jacob the Snake Up, you are so cute. Seriously, Marie Antoinette's Cake says, hashtag Murder Motel, bless your heart. Honestly, you are the best. Let's see. Yin fin to do that. Oh my God, Mary, this new camera is everything. Well, I'm also on a different system. I do apologize. Before, I tried to use a desktop when I tried to stream before, and it just didn't work. So now I know laptops and mobile devices are the best way to go. So yes. So yeah, Murder Motel, you are the best. NH says, I'm literally shaking. That was amazing. Welcome to moderator status, Murder Motel. You seriously, Notel Hotel says this live stream is sponsored by Murder Motel. Absolutely. So what about an alien theme? Says Blaze Pillanen. Blaze, I hope I said your last name right. And if I didn't, I'm sorry. I'm Texan. It really is my bad. You know, I have actually thought about an alien theme. And when I did my theme, or when I thought about mortuary, what I would do for American Horror Story if I was in charge, which I've made a couple of information about that. It was one of those videos I never got a chance to sadly put out. But yes, I would love the aliens to, Murder Motel is not okay, cool. So Murder Motel, please email me at MaryGirlMoody@gmail.com, and it's all one word, lowercase. Murder Motel asks, how do I get to patron? It's right here in the description underneath. It's Mary's Books and Thangs, and there is the link. You know, in my honest opinion, what I wanted was mortuary. And in my opinion, just very quickly, I do want to say I wanted Sarah Paulson and Evan Peters to be brother and sister. However, they're lovers. And before you get too gross on it, just bear with me. And they're in a medium-sized small town, and people start dying, okay? A Murder Motel, you do that, I'll make sure you get all that extra stuff, regardless if you don't want to add on Patreon. And in my opinion, Sarah and Evan are pulling a whole little phantasm thing where they're mortuary people for a crematorium and for a funeral home. It's them. It's a family business. It's just them two. But the whole thing is that why they're doing all this with the dead bodies is to get energy for their alien spaceship that crashed so long ago. And it's been taking them hundreds of years of excavating the dead for those organs as fuel and power for their ship, so that way they could leave Earth. And that's the whole thing. They're not really brother and sister. They're aliens in human forms, and they're husband and wife, but the forms that they chose, that they found, were brother and sister. So you may think, oh my God, incest, but it's really aliens inside their bodies. So anyway, That was my idea. Jake Ring wants a cruise ship so badly. I agree. It would be a very claustrophobic season like Patron, and there'd be nowhere to go. And you could think these options would be limitless with mermaids and sea creatures and all that stuff. And the fact that I just took my kids to an aquatic zoo today, there's lots of creatures underneath the ocean that Ryan has his plethora pick on. And I think that they absolutely have plenty of time or plenty of material if they did a cruise ship or, an aquatic theme. Excuse me, sometimes I'm trying to get my words. Ryan said about witches. Absolutely. G-R-D-O-J-E, Gorgie, because you are Gorgie. Ryan did say that the witches were coming back, but he said that they weren't coming back for season 9. And as far as I can tell in the promos, I don't think the witches, unless Scathach is hiding out in the woods somewhere, which I don't think she is because she's kind of, restricted to her land in North Carolina and Roanoke. So she's restricted there. So I don't see how she could leave. However, it would be badass to see Sexy Scathach come back this season, or there be like another Supreme, maybe not Sexy Scathach, but another wooden bound witch or something that's living in the woods. And maybe it's not a killer. Maybe it's a witch, sort of like from the movie The Witch. If you guys haven't had a chance to see that indie movie, that was really good. I love intense suspense. I don't need torture porn. I don't need somebody jumping at me to say boo. I want chills to run down my spines. Excuse me, not spines. I want chills. I want to be able to make that mental connection and go, oh my God, that's so creepy. That's what I really kind of like a lot in my horror movies. So absolutely. Don't get me wrong. I like the witches, but I've seen enough of them for now. Thank you, Mike Gadney. You are badass. I do absolutely agree. It would be badass to see a witch, but I've had my fill of them right now, and I'm kind of done with them. I want to go back to supernatural creatures and killers and ghosts and that kind of stuff, absolutely. Mary, I'll email you after the stream. Absolutely, Murder Motel. You were so cute, Marble fanboy. Katie asked, how would I rank every season? Now, Katie, I actually do have a video on this, but I will go over it very quickly because, of course, this video is sponsored by #Murder Motel because we love Murder Motel. My favorite seasons is Murder House is the last one. It's my least favorite. And it's really, darn it, I had them written out. I'd say Hotel is definitely my favorite. Underneath, Coven, Freak Show. Asylum is definitely in there. Yeah, and then Murder House is lowest. But Apocalypse and Roanoke is definitely right above Murder House and Apocalypse. So Murder House, Apocalypse, Roanoke. Roanoke has got to be a little higher though. Roanoke was pretty good. Darn it! I'm sorry, Katie. This is gonna make me go a little crazy. I might have to find that video real quickly. I don't have the other computer on, and I'll put a link for you. So that way, Hotel is my favorite too. OMG says, Imagine. I know a lot of us love AHS Hotel. It's one of the best story arcs, in my opinion, the scariest. It had the best characters. We had Liz, James Patrick March, the Countess, and Sally. And in my opinion, Hotel honestly was the best season. So this, I do apologize. This is, I'm going to post the link right now, guys, for you in the comments. Top AHS seasons. And I'm going to post a link for you guys right now in the comments. So you can go back and see that. So love Hotel, says Diana Fitzgerald. Absolutely. We stan Hotel, says Nate H. You guys wouldn't believe, a lot of people really hated Hotel. And I do understand why they're coming from. But to me, in my opinion, Hotel is the only one that compares to the beautiful insanity that is Asylum. Hotel and Asylum. For me, those are like the top two underneath like Coven and Freak Show. And I really appreciate Freak Show very much. Really because I get the underlying message of Freak Show. Those way back in the day who were sort of considered as different, they were the ones who were ostracized, put in a freak show, paid for attendance. They couldn't get jobs, couldn't even sit down at a freaking diner. Maybe if their hands looked a little different or people considered them freaks. So I love the tone of Freak Show and Cult because in my opinion, they match each other. And I get what Ryan and the creators are trying to say with Cult and Freak Show. And I love that kind of message that they are giving out. So that's why they are pretty much top of my list as well. But Hotel is definitely my number one. And Murder House is my least. Now, I do apologize. You're probably wondering, why is Murder House your least? Even though Murder House was fantastic, saying it's the least is not saying it bad. I can't honestly tell you guys which season is the best and the worst because I appreciate every season for their differences and hold them all in very high regard, such as, you know, Cult and Freak Show. That's about politics and the differences that we all have and how some people, they're physical and some are mental and how people are treated differently because of it. That's the American Horror Story there. And, you know, Murder House and Apocalypse had kind of the same theme, and so did Asylum and Hotel along with Roanoke. And yeah, I mean, you just have to appreciate them and love them for their differences. And so absolutely go check out that video. Cult was meh, said Imagine, but go check it out and see if you guys agree. I do love, sis, are all those videos still up of us bashing Murder House? Oh, LOL. Yes, they are. That's me and Casey bashing it. And oh, and guys, I am so hoping to get Casey to join us in the Friday night live stream. I am dying to hear his thoughts on Orange is the New Black, on how it went. So I really want to know what he thought because he's like me and Michael. We've been watching this show for a long time, and I really wanted to know another person's thoughts. So Michael and I will hopefully have Casey with us on this Friday. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I almost belched there. Hopefully. Yeen Finna Do That said, what if they gave Coven its own series? How would you feel? Oh, I'd binge watch the fuck out of that. Absolutely 100%. I think that would be the new Charmed, Vampire Diaries, Vampire Chronicles, whatever they spun out with. I think that would overplace all of those shows that are now gone that everybody loved. I really do think that if they spun off Coven with the original characters, that it would work. Absolutely, 100%. Imagine says, Mary, what do you think about the killer's mask outfit? Personally, I do not like it. Thoughts? It's simple. You know, I do understand. It reminds me a lot of the Zodiac and of Richard Ramirez because he always wore black when he stalked into his homes, and so did the OG Night Stalker. Now, if you guys don't know, the OG Night Stalker, Joseph James D'Angelo, was captured last year. And I actually did a Mondays Are Murder video about him. Now, obviously, my video didn't lead to his capture. It was just ironic that I did the video and like 6 months later, he was captured. Ironically, a lot of my Mondays Are Murder videos, there's been a lead or something on the case a couple of months after I post them. So I'm hoping that this is going to be happening for every case and that these people get justice. But Imagine, I kind of do think it's okay. I want to see what they do with it. If they don't do the character well, I'm going to fucking hate it. If they do it, you know, or if they don't do it well, excuse me, I'm going to fucking hate it. But if they do it well and it's stocky, creepy, crazy, and it gives you the chills, I'm going to love it. And guys, of course, don't forget, if you would like to, please come join the Freaks of the AHS on Facebook. Again, last year, if you were privileged to be in the group, you know what's in the group and you know what you can watch in the group when the season starts. As long as, remember, you don't talk about Fight Club. You don't share the link for Fight Club. You know the drill, guys. Sean Turner says, Cult grew on me as the season progressed. Awesome. Murder Motel says, Mary, what would you do if Ryan called you up and gave you a role in AHS, even if it's small? Oh, I would take it. I would absolutely take it. I would spend my own money and time to go to Hollywood, be on the set of AHS just to get punched in the face. I would do that. Damn straight. Yes, I would. And just to be butchered, that would even be better. Oh, it's so great, Alicia. I'm so glad you're here. I have watched Scream Queens, Blaze. I love that show, and I hope that we get a Scream Queens 3. Trailer Files, I will check out the HBO show Euphoria. Absolutely. Kate says, I love your group. Well, we love you, Kate. Thank you so much. Okay, guys, I do apologize. I am so sorry. I do have to move over to my patrons. I know they're probably wondering, where is Mary? But a lot of them are actually here. So, guys, thank you. If you come to LA, you can stay with me. Thank you, Diana. I do hope, like I said, I would love to be a writer on the show. That's one thing I would love to do, is write for it. So anyway, I just don't think maybe I have the panache to be an Ash versus Evil Dead writer, but the show is closed. That's what I really want it to be. But I will definitely do American Horror Story. I think I could take that show over and kick its ass. All right, guys, you are badass. I will see you all I'll see you all on Friday for the Orange is the New Black stream. Don't come watch it if you don't want to be spoiled. Murder Motel, we love you. Thank you so much. And I will see all my patrons in just a moment. Bye, everybody.